Hi everyone, it's your boy Ricky here with Romero Cards for Honeybee Stamps. I hope you're doing well today and thank you so much for being here. Y'all, today's card is going to be no different than the last 3 or 4 that I've made with the latest release from Honeybee Stamps. It's going to be a snowflake card. What can I tell you? I love snow, I love snowflakes. And that's what Christmas is all about, right? So we're going to be making a card today and then using, a couple other products. It's going to be snowflake, but that's not going to be the main character, I suppose I should say, of the card. But before we get down to the dust to see what we're going to use today, I would love for you to do a few things here. First, subscribe to this channel so that you can see all the other artists who create on this show or this channel. Oh my gosh, are we on TV? Secondly, leave some comments down below. We love to have a little conversation with our followers or our subscribers, and we would love to interact with you guys. Also, click that bell so that you know a new video has come out. And lastly, share the love. If you know someone that may like this video or who really loves snowflakes, well, send them this link. That might bring them back over to this channel. They may subscribe. They may check out the Honeybee Stamps channel. Maybe they'll become a card maker. Anyway, now that we have all that out of the way, let's look down at the desk to see what we're going to be using today. Okay, so the products we're going to be using for today's card, we're going to be using the Heart Be Light sentiment stamp along with the coordinating dies. We're going to be using the Front Porch Holiday stamp or die set. We have the little guide to help us build our little thing we're going to be making today. We're going to be using the Snowflakes Lovely Layers die today. We're also going to be using the Snowflakes background stencil. We're going to be using some various cardstock colors. We're going to be using some Nouveau paste here, some Concord and 9th ink, and then also a blending brush. Now, you guys, I do have Honeybee Stamps blending brushes, but I only have them for my oxides and not my dye inks, and I don't want to cross-contaminate, so I'm just using a brush that I have in my stash. And then we're going to be using this little sticky pad and a palette knife. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to do is, because we need stuff to dry, is we're going to do our ink blending and our stenciling first so that we can get started on our other items. Not for sure the last time I cleaned this, so hopefully it'll stick there. All right, so let me take a look at these stencils. It's the first time I've actually pulled them out. Let's see here. Large snowflakes. Okay, so I think we're going to do the large snowflakes in the ink, and then we'll do the smaller stuff in the paste. So I'm going to do like a tone on tone situation. So hopefully this works out. So we're just going to take the ink. Ooh, I think it's going to work out just fine. Looks pretty already. I'm in love. All right, let's see what this looks like. Ooh, I love it already. Now, we're going to take the second stencil. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take this Nouveau paste and we are going to spread this across the stencil. Let me take my press and seal off this. Yay, it's not dried. Okay, now we're just going to spread this throughout the stencil here until every little piece is covered. You guys, I'm kind of winging this. I have not made this card in advance, so hopefully it works out. I had a computer disaster last weekend. That's why you didn't get a video from me. Long story short, the computer stopped working, and I had to take it to the Apple store. After 2 days, they were finally able to fix it. All right, so let's go ahead and take this off. Ooh, yes. That is so pretty, you guys. Take a look at that. All right, we're gonna set this to the side, let this dry. I'm gonna go wash all of this up and then I'll come back for the next step. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is cut out all the little pieces. I'm gonna actually use this snowman that's here. We have cut out the body, or we're gonna be cutting out the body, the gloves, the scarves, the hat and the eyes, the nose, and the arms. So I'm going to run this through the die cutting machine really quick so that we can get this done, and then I will be back so we can start putting him together. Okay everyone, I've got all this cut out and now it's time for what I could only describe as the world's smallest game of operation. I don't know if you guys remember that, if you're old enough to remember, but we're going to use these tweezers to try to put this guy together. It's a lot of small pieces, but we're going to do our best here. Whew. You guys, I am getting too old for this kind of thing. Okay, so this goes there. Good thing we have this precision glue gun that does the smallest amount of glue. And I'm going to try to keep this in frame. All right, there's a little extra glue on there, but I think it'll be all right. So we got the hat. Now let's put the gloves on the gloves on the arms. You guys, so small. Like, wow. Okay. You know what? I think I'm going to put some foam tape on the back of this to give this scarf some dimension. So, what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and start putting the face on. Or the face, like the parts of the face. You know what I'm talking about. Like the carrot and the eyes. I love that I used like glittery snow for him. I think that is so cute. Now, okay, these little eyes and this is going to be hard, you guys. Without making him look crazy. Because you have to get it kind of like even. I think his mouth might be a little too close to the corn cob, maybe. But I think we're just going to have to let that go. The glue is starting to set in. That's just going to have to work. Alright, so let's put his hat on. And then his arms. Okay, and now let's just get a little piece of foam tape here. Here we go. We're going to use these thin strips. Totally my favorite. And look, I already have one cut that's pretty small, actually. That will probably most likely fit on here. Then we'll place this here. And this will go here. There we are. He's saved. Look how cute he is. Oh my goodness. He is so cute, so miniature. All right, so let me get reset and we'll start or finish we'll finish the last couple steps to put put the card together. So I'll be right back. Okay, so one of the things I want to show you guys really quick, just in case you're new here or you've never done this before, but I cut this down to 4x4 because we're making a 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 card today. And then I cut this down just to be a mat over this. So I think this is like 4 1/8. So, you know, it makes it a little bit of a frame, but I want to get a snowflake out of this. Since this is going to be over the top, I'm just going to place this here and cut this out of this paper. No one will ever know. So let me go ahead and get this cut out and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and stamp out the sentiment, and we're going to be using Feliz Navidad down here. I already have it placed onto the MISTI. We'll go ahead and pick that up, and then we're going to use our anti-static tool to make sure no powder sticks to that. And then we'll use our clear embossing ink from Honeybee Stamps. Press down, not too hard, because we don't want to squish the sentiment. We just want to make sure that it's nice and covered in ink. So if that means we have to do this a couple times, then we have to do it a couple times. I think that looks good. And now we are going to dip this into some white embossing powder. We'll tap off. That looks perfect. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and heat emboss this, cut this out in the die, and then we'll start putting the card together. So I'll be right back. Okay, we have all of our pieces, and now it's time to start putting things together. We are first going to glue our silver piece down to the card base. And remember, no one's going to see that this snowflake is in the middle. It's how you save paper, you guys. Alrighty. We got that down. Ooh, that looks cool on camera. All right, now we are going to put down our blue piece here. We're just going to use the same glue. This is Honeybee Stamps glue. And we're going to put this down. There we go. So looking good so far. Now what I want to do is place this snowflake in the middle, and I'll be putting the snowman on top. So kind of like this, I think. That looks super dang cute. Oh my gosh. So, and I think what I want to do is kind of pop this up. So what I could do is actually glue him down to the snowflake and then add some foam tape to the back of the snowflake, and no one's going to see that foam tape. Let's see here. Where's my scissors? Only have 40 pair in front of me, but why do I need to find the one pair? Let's see. I think that's going to be perfect. Yeah, so this is going to look good. All right, so we're going to put him down here in the center. Looks good. And then now we need to figure out where to put the sentiment. Shall we put him along the bottom? I think that looks cute there, you guys. What do you think? Just kind of glue it to him. I think it's too small to put here. Maybe off to the side like that. I think that's what we're going to go with. So now we're just going to get a super thin piece here. Oops, we don't need the tape to go all the way across because some of it's going to be relaxed on. No, you guys, I kind of like it here, I think. I'm conflicted. I think it's too small to be down by itself. I think it needs to be a part of this somehow. Let's cut off a little bit more of the tape. All right, a little bit more of the tape. You guys, CS designers, we're just like you. We have to fiddle with things to see how we like them. All right, I think that works. And then we'll put a little glue on the back of here. All right. You guys, that completes this card. Wow, he's like super cute. Looks perfect in the middle here. Just with that small little snowman that's actually a part of a bigger set that goes along the doorway. But this looks fabulous. I love it. It's colorful, it's shiny. I was going to add maybe some sequins or something to it, but you know what? I don't think it needs it. It's so darn cute. Okay, and let me bring it to the forward-facing camera, and then you take a guys look at it this way. Oh my goodness. I love how the snowflake reflects the blue on the background. That is so cool. Ah, snowflakes. I love them. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I truly appreciate it. Make sure that you head over to Honeybee Stamps and check out all their products from the latest release. Also check them out over on Facebook and Instagram, all the places. And then you can also check me out by going to YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram by searching for Bromeral Cards, and it'll also be linked down below. All the products I use will be linked down below also, so make sure that you check those out. And until next week, I hope you guys have a great time, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!